This past week's pickups, episode number 13. Got some pretty sick stuff to show in this one, so stay tuned. First off, we've got a couple of programs, NFL programs. So we got the Packers versus the 49ers. The first one, this is 1965. And we've got the Rams versus the Packers at Lambeau Field. You can see there, 1966. So these both came from a antique mall in Wisconsin. Went through the whole mall. This is all I could find, really, but pretty cool. So what I do, being that these were $10 a piece, pretty fair price. And what I like to do when I look through stuff like this, say programs, is look for ticket stubs or anything else that might be inserted inside. I found ticket stubs before. Unfortunately, these didn't have any, but you never know what you might find. You might find photos or something else like that. But, there was a couple of Packers information cut out from a newspaper here from 1966. So kind of neat to see those. We have the standings there, and looks like the roster there from 66, a whole bunch of Hall of Famers in there. And that was it. Unfortunately, nothing else, but for $10 each, pretty good price on those. So next we've got some eBay purchases here. Got a group of basketball cards here. These were all signed. Got a 81 Wayne Cooper, a couple 88 Fleers here, which are difficult to find. Got Terry Cummings and Craig Hodges. Next we got a Mark Aguirre, 86 Fleer. And then there's some star picks, Loy Vaught, Lance Blanks, Ala Abdul Nabi, and David Jemerson. So that little group there was $15. Next we've got a smaller group here. Yankees Autograph. So you have a Jose Rio, Bobby Brown, Ralph Hulk, 70 tops, Gene Michaels 70 tops, and then an 81 Johnny Oates. So nice little lot there. That was only $10 for those. That was a good price for those. Next we've got some more signed trading cards. So we got a bunch of stuff from the 80s. And I am working on like the 88 Fleer set. So there was some more difficult 88 Fleer. So we just have some White Sox players. 89 Upper Deck. Floyd Bannister. Bunch of Floyd Bannisters. So there's some more 88 Fleer that I'm working on. I think I just need that. Donnie Hill. Gary Templeton, tough signer. Or 89 Upper Deck. Willie Wilson. So some pretty decent players in here. Another Willie. Gary Gaetti was a good player. Lance Parrish. Some more 88 Fleers. And Vern Rule, who was deceased. Dante Bichette was a good player. So these are all of his rookies. 89 Upper Deck, Tops, and Donruss. A couple of those. And Kevin Seitzer. The best ones here. So these are, well, actually we got this card, which I do have signed already, but this is kind of a classic card. Tim Flannery standing there with the surfboard in San Diego. And the best ones that came out of there were these Roberto Alamars. So 88 Donruss. And these are vintage signatures. You don't really see these signatures only on probably the 80s, maybe early 90s, but vintage signatures. Hall of Famer there. Those are his rookies there with 88 Donruss rated rookies. So two of those, and then a 89 Donruss. So those are pretty good finds. I think it was about 50 altogether for all those cards. I think there's 56 cards there total. So pretty nice Roberto's right there. And I have some of his signed minor league stuff, and that's the same signature. So you know that's a vintage signature there. Next, we've got a group of Giants, San Francisco Giants autographs. And this, I think, ended up being around 60 for these. Pretty nice lot. Got a Joe Morgan, some Gary Matthews, some more vintage signatures here. Most of these were in ballpoint pen. Jack Clark, that's an old Jack Clark signature. So some pretty decent players. 82 Fleer, Al Holland. There's a 61 Topps, Stu Miller, Jim Barr. So definitely somebody was getting autographs at the park, most likely San Francisco. Because these are definitely vintage signatures, all in pen. All Giants. Next, same part of that group, 50 bucks for everything. Those cards. These, I'm not real familiar with these, but these were probably giveaways, either through the mail or at the ballpark. I'm guessing at the ballpark, but you see some different names here. Dave Bergman, who's deceased, to Joan, to Mark, and to Stick, from the Stick. Interesting. So 3 Dave Bergmans. Chili Davis is a tough autograph. Another one to Mark, to Joan, from Johnny LeMaster, Mark. So must have been a family, mom, dad, son, I'm guessing. To Jim, to Stick or Slick, I don't know, but another Chili Davis there. And these, I'm a little more familiar with these. These are, I think, from maybe 78. So we've got Jim Lefebvre, Vita Blue. Here's a nice Willie McCovey right there. Mike Sadek, another Al Holland, who's a tough signature. Johnny LeMaster. Couple Darrell Evans, Al Holland, Gary Lavelle, Jim Davenport, Mike Sadek, and another Jim Lefebvre. So pretty nice group there, really. Some nice signatures, and those are probably period signatures. You know, when at the time the cards were released, within a year or two of their release. All in ballpoint for the most part. Next, we've got a small group here from, I got a group off eBay. So these were $30, a nice group, and the seller actually mentioned that he was a subscriber to the channel and he included a few extras, so much appreciated with that. I'm actually going to have, I'll give away this one in my next subscriber contest when we hit 300 subscribers. A 1955 Bowman Eddie Robinson there with the Yankees. So I'll pay that one forward. We'll give that one away in the next contest. So, but this was a really nice little lot. I think this was around 30. Big thank you to Derek. So we got a Goose Gossage, 81 Yankees, and then like an Archives card. Nice looking one there. Dick Schofield, 70 Topps. Larry Boa, 79. 65 Burt Campaneris. I always like this card. This is a really cool card. And I don't think I have it, so happy to get that one. Topps Gold Cup rookie. Dave Kingman, John Eli, Jim Lornborg, Frank Tanana, Al Hrabosky, who included Matt Hungarian there. Carl Erskine, and here is the first of the bashing here. We've got an 89 Topps All-Star Jose Canseco, so that's one Jose right there. And I participated in a private signing of Jose. We got 4 Jose autographs. He was signing for $15 per private signing. I just had these sent to the guy who was putting on the signing, $15 per. So I had some 86 Donruss rated rookies. They turned out really nice. So we had 1, 2, 3 of those, and then we had a 91 Donruss Elite. So this is a really neat looking card. I've had this one for a while. I was just kind of waiting to see if he was going to have a private signing coming up. He does quite a few signings, you know, and you can get them pretty cheap, really, 15, 20 bucks. Definitely worth getting this one done, as well as the 86 Donruss ones. And finally, we've got the other half of the Bash Brothers here. Mark McGwire, 1989 Donruss. Got about 50 on this, I believe. So pretty nice pickups this time around to show. Remember, I'll be having these once a week. Have quite a bit of stuff coming in, so trying to stay on top of it. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out the links below and stay tuned.